Hey guys, Bearded Vapor 99. I wanted to do a drip tip review. A couple weeks ago, I was looking on eBay for wide bore drip tips. Just came across a company called EYE DRIPTIPS. Noticed they were in Texas, which I think their location in Texas was probably only a few hours away from me. But thought, since they were close by, I might contact them. So I got on Facebook, found their Facebook page, and sent them a deal on Facebook Messenger. Said, hey, I've got almost 450 followers on Instagram. Trying to get my fan base, a little more, and I'm also doing YouTube reviews. And I was wondering if you might be willing to send me a drip tip. And the person that responded, I don't know if it was a man or woman, said, well, I've been scammed before. Give me your Instagram name and your deal on YouTube. Let me check it out, and I'll get back to you. And a little bit later, they contacted me again on Messenger and said, hey, everything looks cool. Give me your address and I'll send it to you. So then I get the drip tip. It was earlier this week. It was probably Monday or Tuesday. So it's been about 4 or 5 days, I think. Wasn't really sure what to expect because they're friction fit drip tips. My first time ever trying one, so I figured, hey, I can do a review on it. And so I get it in the mail and I open it up, and it's a really cool, almost a marble looking. Thought it was black at first because of the lighting in my house at night, and took it to work the next day, and it turns out it's like a navy blue or a midnight blue. Popped it on the atomizer, which quite honestly took me a little bit because these suckers are tight when you first get them being a friction fit. It's actually a 2-piece drip tip. The little part of it screws into the fat part of it. And got it on there. Just popped it on an atomizer, used it, and I was going to switch mods and atomizers and all that, and it took me probably 5-10 minutes to get the sucker out of there. It was so tight, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Being friction fit, there's no O-rings, but the good thing was that it didn't come out. I'm willing to wrestle with something for a few minutes, if it's still going to work right. I thought I was going to break it, but it didn't break. That's tells you how good of a piece of quality it is. Just being plastic, and the fact that it didn't break with how I was trying to pull it and jerk on it and trying to get that sucker out the atomizer. But it came out, and after a few tries, it kind of worked itself in a little bit to where it's a little bit easier to get in and out. But just to kind of show you the wide bore on it, and this is just a guess from all of my years that I was in construction, is about 3/8 somewhere around on this top, this fat part, and on the bottom it's probably, I'm guessing, around 5/16. And I mean, it's quite honestly, it's probably just a step below those Chuff Enough drip tips, that are drip top caps that they're coming out with. So I've been trying this thing for a few days, and I've got to say it works really good. I've got my Still Air clone on my smoke magneto right here. Pop it in there. You see how much of the space it takes up on there. It's a pretty good sized drip tip, which isn't, I like it. Some of the smaller drip tips, you throw them on your atomizer and just look kind of funny. This thing, it's an attention getter. And it's really good drip tip. The couple things I have noticed about it, I have a tendency to over drip sometimes. Sometimes I'll do, this isn't one of my better builds, but you can kind of see. And I'll do anywhere between 14 and 18 drips, depending on, how often I'm getting dry hits for chain vaping and whatnot. So I over drip sometimes. I would notice that, you know, when I'd be hitting it, that I'd get, it wasn't really juice spraying up like the fireworks that you get sometimes. It was more of it almost puddling and working its way up the drip tip into my mouth. And it's something you get used to, you know, especially if you're like me and you over drip. You get used to the taste of juice every once in a while. Like I said, it's probably just mostly because of my over dripping. The other thing I noticed was right here where the drip tip meets the atomizer, right on the top of this top cap. There was a little bit of juice all the way around the drip tip. And that could have either been from the juice working its way down when I'm dripping down in through the drip tip, working its way down. Like I said, it's a two-piece, so it could have been working its way down that threading, down to the base right here. Or it just could have been one of those deals where there was just enough room for it to collect right there. And it could have even been, you know, like I said, I was getting it in my mouth and it could have just come down the sides and collected right there. I don't know. Quite honestly, I wasn't paying enough attention, and I'm pretty sure for the majority of it is human error on my part. These guys are in Texas. I'll put all their details that I have down at the bottom in the details part. Third Eye Drip Tips. They're running for anywhere between, I'd say, 15 to 20 bucks on eBay. Some are a little higher, some are a little lower. All in all, it's a real good drip tip. I will most likely be looking for a couple more of these in the near future. So, people over at Third Eye Drip Tips, I appreciate you letting me do the review. I appreciate you sending me the drip tip. You guys do some great work on these things. I don't know how you make them, you know, your machines, your tools, whatnot, but you guys put a lot of effort into it, and it shows in the drip tip. Really great product, really amazing quality. If you guys get a chance, everybody watching, go to their Facebook page. I'll post that in the deal as well. And check them out. They've got a lot of cool designs, a lot of cool patterns on their acrylics, or I think they're acrylics, I'm not positive, but a lot of cool patterns. Pretty sure you go check them out, you'll find something you like. Like I said, they're on eBay, so if you order your stuff on eBay, like I order a lot of mine, check them out. Put them on your favorite sellers list, because they come out with some cool stuff. I'm gonna blow a few clouds and get out of here. I saw my Steel Air clone. Both the slots are wide open, no other air adjustments on it. These drip tips are bomb. If you get a chance, pick one up. I don't think you'll be disappointed, guys. Y'all have a good one.